G'day everybody, my name is James and today we're chucking on the chef's hat because we're cooking up some number plates made out of baking trays. Stick around and I'll show you how I did it. Welcome back to the James Made Cooking Show, and today we're going to be making some delicious number plates. So first step, just get your chef's hat, which is just out of frame there. Perfect. Anyway, next step, grab your baking tray and then cut out your number plates. I can get 2 number plates on this, front and back. So grab an angle grinder. So I just got the angle grinder out and cut around the outside edge of the baking tray. That way I had a nice guide to cut around and didn't have to measure anything. After I cut out as much as I could with the angle grinder, got the Dremel out with a metal cutting wheel on it and then cut all the curves. After that was cut out, I then measured the size that I wanted and then cut them out as tin snips. Could have used the angle grinder here, but I just decided to be a lot easier with the tin snips. Once the 2 pieces were cut out, I then just got a little roll of solder that I had lying around to use as the curves, drew them out, then I cut them out the tin snips as well. Painting was up next, then used a nice spray paint, used a flat white, that was a paint and prime, just put on a nice couple of coats at first, then went on it pretty thick, let that dry, then I went back and put on a few more coats afterwards. It was time to cut out the letters, so first I cut out the squares that the letters were going to be sitting in. This was a 40mm by 1m bar of aluminium, 3mm thick, and I cut them out at 60mm increments so that the final dimensions of the letters were 60mm by 40mm. There were 5 letters that were going on each number plate, so therefore I had to cut out 10 pieces. Once I drew out the letters on the pieces of aluminium, I decided to cut them out with just a hacksaw and a drill. Drill was used to cut out the holes in the middle, and because aluminium is so soft, I was just able to cut these out really easily. To get all the fine details, then I just used a file. Now that first letter is done, it's just pretty much the same detail for all the other letters to follow. Just cut them out for hacksaw, drill if you need to, then file it so it's all smooth. Now the letters are cut out, time to spray paint them blue. I chose blue because it's the same colour as what's on the normal number plates down here in Victoria. This was a gloss blue, so it makes it shine really bright. It's time to stick the letters on. I just use super glue because that's all I had on hand at the moment. Very good practice is to use a ruler to make sure that all the tops are straight, make sure it's all centered, and make sure the letters are spaced evenly. Once all the glue is on there, just let it set for a while, then good to go. Now that all the letters are dried on the back, it's time to find out where you go drill your holes. The method I used was a little bit of paint, put it around the hole, then you line up your number plate on there so it's nice and straight. Then when you take your number plate off, you'll find a little hole on there where the paint was stuck to it. And that's where you need to drill holes. After the holes are drilled, it's time to screw it on. The only screws I could find were anti-theft screws, so that's a bit annoying, but I can just change them out whenever. Once that's done, time to do the exact same thing to the front number plate, screw that on, and it's time to admire your custom number plates. It's always a great feeling to make something with hand tools that would normally be made with industrial machines. Like normally number plates are made with a punch, or you could easily make it with a CNC, but I don't have any of them, so I just decided to make it with hand tools, and I reckon it turned out pretty good. If you're wondering what this car is, it's my 1990 Holden Barina, which I've had for a while and have been using as a paddock car. If you'd like to see me working on this car, you can check out the playlist, which I'll leave in the top right corner and on the end screen. If you like what you saw in this video, make sure you click the subscribe button down the bottom and also chuck it a like. And make sure that you leave a comment to let me know what you thought. Don't forget to check out my other videos on my channel, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. What the hell am I doing? There's absolutely zero chance I'll have a cooking show.